Time to get back on the game review train, and I know just the one to do. Devil May Cry. So Devil May Cry is a PS2 game that follows Dante, who is the son of Sparta. A long time ago there was a war between the underworld and the human world, and someone named Mundus controlled the underworld, but there was a certain soldier of his, or a lieutenant I guess you can say, named Sparta, who pretty much had compassion for the humans, so as a result he rebelled against the underworld, and Mundus went to the human world, met this girl named Eva. The two of them met, they had a little romance, they had two sons named Dante and Virgil. So the game picks up where we see Dante. He's in his own shop called Devil May Cry, knocking out of business, and there's some girl named Trish, a blonde girl, really hot looking blonde by the way. She pretty much tries to kill him, trying to kick his ass, and until it's revealed, no, Dante, he is one tough son of a bitch. Trish has this job opportunity for him to take out Mundus. She abandons him only to find out that Dante is a little bit more what is he in store for. Now Devil May Cry I think is the godfather of hack and slash games. Now we have Dante, our classic badass demon hunter, is a kind of a cocky, wisecracking, you know, joke type of person. I love Dante. He's honestly my favorite video game character of all time. The white hair, the trench coat, I want a red trench coat like that sometime in my life. Even like when like this was like a big ass spider coming by, he's like, yeah, thanks, I was getting a little tired of recess. Okay, the dialogue is all I'll get to a little bit, guys. Even when the biggest guys are up to him, he's like this. Fuck you guys. I love this guy, seriously. His weapons, the Force Edge, well, you don't get really his best weapons until like Devil May Cry 3. And Mundus is one intimidating son of a bitch, especially when it comes face to face with his, I guess, his architect form, I guess you can say. The Neil Angelo character is awesome. There's also a plot point you'll find about him later on, but his boss fights are awesome. One of my favorite moments in video game history, yes, in video game history, is when Dante gets the sword Alistair, the lightning sword. Oh my god. The very first time you get that sword, I wouldn't know how to describe it. It's so badass. This game, I'm gonna tell you guys right now, Devil May Cry 3 is the one I red and black. It's my favorite color combination. And I love the enemies you go up against. Reaper-like creatures, these goat type of things, which are awesome. That's what I love about Devil May Cry as well, like the names of the creatures. I can't remember what they are, but you fight big-ass spiders. You fight a whole bunch of variety of creatures, and the weapons, by the way. The weapons are awesome. You have the Force Edge, which, by the way, guys, you won't be using once you get Alistair. I'm telling you right now, Alistair is so badass. You also have the Ifrit, which is like this flaming boxing gloves. They're so awesome. Your firearms are pretty much your standard things. You have your handguns, ebony and ivory. You have the shotgun, you have a grenade launcher, you have a needle gun. Your basic stuff. By the way, the combo system in the game, guys, is one of the most addicting things you'll ever play in a video game. Basically, what you would do is that you would try and go fast enough, being stylistic enough with your combos. It goes from dull, cool, bravo, awesome, stylish. Devil May Cry 3 had the best combo system by far, but this one is a great little entry to it. Not to mention, guys, the level design is awesome. Like, the very first level you go into, the castle level, like the main level of the castle, is so cool. Not to mention the soundtrack in the game is by far one of the best soundtracks I've ever heard. I hope I won't get copyrights for this, but I'm gonna put on, personally, my favorite score in the game. Hold on. I don't know why, but the first time I heard that song, for me, it perfectly set the tone to Devil May Cry itself. The gothic architecture, the gothic themes of human fighting against demons. By the way, the boss fights in the game, like literally the first boss fight, if you're playing this on normal mode, by the way, you're probably gonna almost throw your controller against the wall. Like, there are a few times in the game where it gets so difficult that there are times where you're gonna be like this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on! And Devil May Cry 3 gets tougher. There's a few criticisms I have with this game. One being that the controls, it takes a bit to get used to them, I'm not gonna lie. Especially if you're playing the HD collection, you have to use the lock on, then you have to use your guns, which is a little annoying, but I got used to it after a while. The dialogue, it's Capcom. So don't expect their dialogue to be the greatest. Fun fact about Devil May Cry, did you guys know this? If you guys did know this, I'm just gonna tell you guys something you have already known. Devil May Cry was actually Resident Evil 4 at first. Another criticism I have is at the end, there's really an on-rail sequence. Still though, the game is one epic game. Seriously, I love Devil May Cry so much. From the enemies to its weapons, from its characters to its really cheesy voice acting. Plus, you can also do like a new game plus mode, but not new game plus mode, but you know what I mean, where you can go back into the game and get Dante even more powerful. Overall, I'm gonna give Devil May Cry a 9 out of 10. It is amazing. It's an excellent game. If you haven't played Devil May Cry, I highly suggest you should. The HD collection is out for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. So it's like 30-40 bucks. Great buy. Alright, so guys, that was my review of Devil May Cry. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yes, by the way, just in case you guys are wondering, I will be reviewing Devil May Cry 2, the worst one in my opinion, 3, 4, and even, yes, the reboot DMC Devil May Cry. But until my review of Devil May Cry 2, I will see you guys next time.